The penultimate race on the program is the 8th race, a 66 handicap over 1,200 meters at 16:08. That's the time of the race, 16:08, 1,200 meter sprint. We're on the poly. Devon, let's get going with the changes and scratchings. There doesn't seem to be any scratchings or jockey changes at this time of recording, but we'll check all that closer to the race time unless I've missed something. No jockey changes?
No jockey changes, no scratchings, etc.
Okay. To open the conversation, horse number 12, Solicitor General. Now, I'm starting with him because he's got a light weight. He is drawn deep, but he's run some very good races before. 5th, close up to Duran. 6th, less than 3 lengths to Agent Murphy. He goes well on the poly. He goes well for Jason Gates. I'm not suggesting that he's the winner. I'm not tipping him to win. The only advice I'm giving the viewers and the punters is that he could possibly lurk into the back end of quartets at a nice price and is my value for an outside place chance. That's number 12, Solicitor General. But let's talk about your selections.
Warren, I definitely think if number 12, Solicitor General, gets some luck in the running, he could be right there. He's currently trading at 33-1, so will prove to be tremendous value for the trifectas and quartets. I'm going to give you my top 4 selections. That's numbers 4, 5, 2, and 1. Starting with number 4, White Sadar, currently trading at 5-1. The Apprentice takes 1.5 kgs off. It's got a reasonable draw and it's holding form extremely well. Second choice, number 5, Daidi. Ran a very good race from a bad draw last time. Slightly down in class, is in the betting at 5-1 and is a must include. Horses to watch out for, number 2, De Capo, comes from a top yard, the Justin Snaith yard. Craig Zaki is aboard, has a very good draw, has been gelded on the 26th of July. Keep a close eye on this 3-year-old. For 4th, number 1, What a Rider. 7-1, slightly down in class, has Keegan DeMello aboard, has a very good draw and should be right there. So include all of numbers 4, 5, 2, and 1, and possibly throw in number 12, Warren's value selection for larger trifectas and quartets, which could make everything pay.
Before we wrap up race 8, number 7, Night Warrior. What are your thoughts on him?
Warren, I took a close look at this horse, and the plus for number 7, Night Warrior, is the drop in trip. It's got Richard Fourie aboard, but you know, this horse is disappointed on a few occasions, has been fancied and hasn't quite arrived. But in larger perms, you can include number 7, Night Warrior, currently trading at 7-1. Has got a reasonable draw and with some luck in the running is definitely not out of it.
Devon's numbers for the penultimate event, 4, 5, 2, and 1, or Devon's contribution, I should say, is 4, 5, 2, and 1. And my contribution is I'll be looking for a nice run from number 12, Solicitor General, to maybe lurk into the back end of the quartet.